Is that Aveline? Is she still the captain?
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially. This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now?
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
I might need to sit down. You're the ruler of Kirkwall now. All of it?
That's not that big a deal. I have a really pointy crown that I wouldn't be caught dead wearing, but that's it. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a compt now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
I hope he didn't just give me his old haunted house.
What are you up to? I feel like I should be suspicious.
Look, it's really not that big a deal. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
It's an actual key.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
I feel so bad for this guy. Varric stole his job and now he has to clean up after him.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing. So tell me everything that happened while I was away. And Geralf strolls up, hands filled with ripe squashes, and says, "Sir, I must report that it was an utter boondoggle."
Suddenly fax machine.
Maybe you had to be there.
I like how I don't even have the option to laugh. It just is like, no, you're not going to laugh at this.
It's good to see you fitting in.
It has its warts, that's for sure. But this life feels right. Like it's where I'm supposed to be. Anyway, it's nice to be back.
Guys, look at me. I'm
Though
so
I'm not sure what to
curvy.
think of this council. The Wardens will be missing me, but they aren't going to keep me away from a friend who might need my sword arm.
Imagine if he missed after that punctuation.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
I hit the button to try throwing, not to insult my friend. What the heck? Wager notes. Notes carried back and forth by runners, covered in different handwriting. What do you say, gentlemen? 3 days before the Inquisition sees sense and aligns itself with Orlais properly this time? Nonsense, Marcel. Ferelden is here for blood. A day before, they either demand it outright or threaten war on us if they don't get it. The Divine will intercede. She must. Victoria and the Inquisition are too closely connected in everyone's eyes for her not to interfere. You have great confidence in the Chantry, Elaine. 1,000 royals worth of confidence from each of you if the Divine settles the fate of the Inquisition. Done. 1,000 from each of you once the Inquisition accedes sovereignty to Orlais and the Council of Heralds. You two will beggar me. Leonard, are you out? Don't be ridiculous. 1,000 royals on the Fereldans getting their way after all. Golden Nug. This will synchronize your collectibles across games by downloading collectibles that you previously uploaded and uploading newly acquired ones. What? I don't understand what that's saying. I'm gonna hit cancel. Expensive dog treats? All the stuff you unlocked will be playable in the new playthrough. What new playthrough? I'm just doing the DLC. I do not understand what I just did. His girlfriend!
Oh, main system. Activating combat mode.
She's activating combat mode!
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Should I leave and come back later so you could try again?
Always with clever suggestions. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Is she about to break up with me? This feels like a breakup talk.
The last 3 years have been a joy. I cannot have asked for more love or a better friend.
Oh no, she said
But
friend.
to take such a drastic step, despite all the consequences or how it would appear,
Wait, what?
I fear what it
Oh,
might
marriage?
do to us. Do you not feel the same?
I really can't imagine what you mean.
I'm talking about marriage.
Oh.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage. You are here to propose, are you not? You're not here to propose.
What?
I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
So Varric put this idea in her head? I mean, we can get married, I guess.
Now that you've brought it up, maybe we should get married.
Perhaps one day. It will be a truly romantic proposal, and I will act very surprised. What comes next will not be easy for either of us, but you do not have to fight for me. I am not going anywhere, not even if the Maker himself tries to stop me. Believe that. That is all I meant to say.
Aww. Tell me when you're gonna fight Varric. I wanna watch that. Gonna hop off for the Caddy Stream records. Have a good one. See you, Miss Shelley.
Please, move along.
Of course.
He's the bartender?
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
I sure like night enchanting. Dude, like, all of these options are horrible for talking to Bull.
It's good to see that the Veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the Veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
I'm gonna hit the dumbest looking one.
Most mages hate the thick of battle, but I can't imagine hanging back. It's nice to get your hands dirty.
That's why I like you, boss. You swing a sword. It's a weird sword made out of magic, but still.
Why are they taking so long to move this thing? What? What was that? Is it so heavy they tried to use an explosive?
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
That guy's not even helping. Okay, you just recognized he's not helping. And now she's not helping.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification, under the reign of Mafrath's son, Izarath.
Uh-huh.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternirs, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings, ruled by Arls. And then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bands.
Good to know.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Alright, that was silly. The Gilded Horns drink menu. The Golden Nug. An effervescent white Seleny wine with a dash of West Hill brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice, muddled with raspberries and a sprig of royal elf fruit. The Hissing Drake. A bold mix of cinnamon-infused whiskey, dark Lomer and rum, and Hero's Lava Burst. Not for the faint of stomach or heart. Not reading all those. Sarah's Past and Now Things. Lost another book. Stop leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah, also several sketches of Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again, less stuff, more things, people things. Too many vowel somethings. Name less stupid or lay. Last Jenny checked in. Wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol, smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Traveling again and again. Been here before. We're everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace. Never good. Pack bees. Bet Varric we're in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for a 10 with Cullen. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find out who shrunk my Skyhold clothes. Scratched out. Piss. She's fat too. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It looks very bad. Is Whittle even here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion, bees, and exploding bees. Chargers in the palace. No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still beardy. Josie is best here. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They'll never call it everyone. Liliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisition is in trouble. So many words to say nothing, like one of Varric's books. They better tie it one day. Cassandra needs it on the regular. What? Oh, wow. That last line.
Inquisitor Herald. Glad to be back, though. Whatever it is this lot have shoved up their sleeves. Just right up in there.
That's it? It's been some time.
Well, we don't know what's what, so what's there to go on about? It's Inquisition business, innit? That's all we are. Maybe sort out how they want to mess with us. Then there'll be something to talk about.
Someone I know is in that building. How do I get in there? Oh wait, it's Josephine. We already talked to Josephine. Sandra. Merchant, Blackwall. Varric. Cullen. He's playing with the dogs. Oh, it's a Mabari.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
And you're training him to dodge fireballs because...
He'll be prepared should something happen. Not that something will, or that it will involve fire. Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support. In whatever form you require.
Hi, Jobbers.
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Actually, I picked up an overpriced Orlesian dog treat a minute ago. What, Constitution +1? I got a permanent stat increase for feeding the dog. Vivian.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment
Scheduled?
ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course.
What?
You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
I've never heard of a fancy spa serving elves.
You are the Inquisitor, darling. Savior of the Empire. They won't turn you away.
So we're gonna...
What are the cheese we...
I was gonna say, is that cheese on our eyes?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Oh no, Sarah's here.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I hope things are well with you and Cassandra.
Are you digging for gossip, Vivienne? Trying to get me to give up the juicy details?
Merely expressing concern for your well-being, my dear. Someone ought to.
You must be keeping very busy.
Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thaddeus's institutions of magic from flying apart. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Spa day is just lay on a sofa and have cheese on your face. Y'all seen those memes where someone's talking and someone else just like throws a slice of cheese in their face? Like, they didn't know that was spa day. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 15. I think I spoke with everyone. Yeah, I think so. Met Dorian? Oh no, I didn't see it. Oh no, Dorian's the ambassador. Hold on. Cass, Josephine, Iron Bull, Sarah, Blackwall, Varric, Cullen, Vivienne. Alright, I talked with everyone that has an icon on the map. So, the others might not be here yet? Oh, I found another dog treat. Grim, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Mukluk took this month thought to be original. That's why the fourth. This is Johnson Face Levels the third. Welcome you to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay entertainment's on the way. Crank up the speakers. Don't touch your bigger skill always every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Welcome. Yeah, we haven't seen Cole yet, and Dorian is like an ambassador. I haven't seen him yet.
Of course.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl.
The hat.
He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Your
Many are
perfection.
frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legend. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais? Even I see neither of our countries can let it rest. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Yeah, honestly, the Inquisition sounds like, you know, when you've got like military, or some country that's like, oh, emergency wartime powers, and then they won't let it go afterward. Oh, from King Alistair. Uncle Tegan, I read your first letter. Trust Orlais to put up a fight about this now. You've been here before, so I'm not telling you anything new. Send a messenger if you need anything. I'll send someone out right away. Regards, King Alistair Ferelden. Someone, presumably His Majesty, has drawn a stick figure weighed down by an oversized crown at the bottom of the page. Scandalous gossip. The unsigned note is creased as if it had been secreted away in someone's pocket. Dearest I agree it is surprising that the Fereldans come as equals, but the Exalted Council is in the heart of southern Orlais. That cannot be lost on our neighbors. Empress Celine has stayed in Valroyo to appease a delegation of Navarrans, or so her messengers say. It is obvious the Empress stays away to dodge the demands that she bring the Inquisition to heel. One would almost think that Celine believes they will find a way out of her bind, so strangely naive at her age.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Okay. A fountain. Wait, what? Is that a dog treat? Nope. Lacquered box. I don't know what that is. Liliana's down there now. Dorian's over there now. Oh, wait, I can talk to them a second time?
Will you walk with me? The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Over time, it's easy to grow numb.
If only I were just numb. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries.
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your
And it
actions
glows
have
green.
begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
The Inquisition still does good work. Thedas will always need us.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. Some things can only be accomplished in shadow, without the trappings of power and the attention they bring. But whatever you decide,